Vadem Kurdi have been battling with poor mobile signal for the past 3 years. Despite a BSNL tower being installed 3 years ago to bolster connectivity, the frustrated locals still have to walk 2 to 3 kilometers away from the village to find a signal. Villagers allege that in times of crisis, they can't even connect to the 108 ambulance service or their relatives. They have urged the government to provide a 24/7 network to solve their daily problems. Waterfalls are actually the main attraction of monsoon tourism. But the tourists who come to Goa during the rainy season will have to put a damper on the joy of visiting the waterfalls. Because the Goa government has prohibited access to 22 out of 38 waterfalls deemed dangerous, leaving only 16 accessible to the public. Additionally, due to the Forest Department offices not yet receiving official notification regarding the open waterfalls, many tourists are being turned away. The state has received 26.74% more rainfall after the onset of monsoon this year, according to IMD Goa. According to IMD data, between a period of June 1st and 12th, 2024, the state received 12.95 inches of rainfall as compared to normal rainfall of 10.15, marking a positive departure of 26.7%. However, during the period, North Goa received 2.6% of less rainfall than the year, while South Goa received 55.7% more rainfall. Election results to South Goa Jilla Panchayat Constituency 12 Benolim was held on Sunday with overall maximum voter turnout 79.90% from 8 am till end of poll. The highest voter turnout was at Ward to Kadnem with 95.06%. Reacting to this election, AAP Goa President Amit Palekar with full confidence said that victory of Benolim candidate Joseph Pimenta in the Jilla Panchayat by-elections. Maxa police conducted a special tenant verification drive at Kolwal on Saturday. The operation led to significant enforcement actions and arrests, underscoring the police's proactive approach to crime prevention and community welfare. This measure is part of ongoing efforts to maintain law and order in the community. In response to the landslide reported at Malpam, Pernem on Saturday, restoration and debris removal with the help of an earth excavator was underway on Sunday, highlighting the negligence and unbothered attitude of the authorities. Locals have demanded that the government take strict action to ensure such incidents are not repeated in the future. They have also urged the authorities to complete the national highway immediately. Goa State IMA, in collaboration with NALSA under the guidance of Ho High Court Judge Mahesh Sonak, has successfully issued the operationalization of end-of-life care guidelines. Goa is now the first state to implement the Advanced Medical Directive (AMD), which includes living wills and advanced directives for medical decisions to be executed well in advance when one is in sound physical, mental, social, and spiritual health. Tree fell on the stone fence and car belonging to Philips Muscais in the Pernem municipality area, resulting in substantial damage. The incident occurred during gusty winds before rainfall on Friday afternoon, leading to multiple similar occurrences. Councillor Siddesh Purnekar estimated the damage to be approximately 20 lakhs. Pernem Fire Brigade, civil authorities, and electricity personnel collaborated to manage the situation. In a disturbing trend, the carcass of an adult Indian Ocean humpback dolphin washed ashore at Mandrem Beach. This incident is the latest in a series of dolphin strandings along Goa's coastline in recent months, alarming wildlife conservationists. The dolphin's body, found in an advanced state of decomposition, was buried under Forest Department supervision. Cedric Prakash has said there may be by-elections in 140 constituencies where there was manipulation of EVM machines. The positive of this election was that the voters were highly aware. He also said the real challenges now lie ahead due to the fractured mandate. If we have enlightened citizenship, the country will not fall into an abyss. He was speaking on the topic Challenges of Possible Responses to Post-Election India, organized by Alliance for Justice and Harmony. In a positive initiative, the Goa Police Department organized a 10 km anti-narcotic marathon with the theme No to Drugs to spread awareness about substance abuse and its side effects. The marathon began at Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee Indoor Stadium, proceeded to Bambolim, and then returned to the stadium. Sachin Fest was celebrated ahead of São João on 24th World Goa Day by Marius Festaca and his team at Pharmacy College, Panjim. The focus was on the jackfruit in particular, but also on Goan cuisine, arts, culture, music and Goan lifestyle. The National Association for the Blind and Lok Vishwas School for Differently Abled also collaborated and participated in this event. Thrilling encounter at the St. Alex Church ground in Kurturim, Axem Sports Club emerged victorious over Batora United to advance to the semi-finals of the 9A side football tournament organized by Sporting Club Virbhat. India put up yet another dominating performance to defeat South Africa by 6 wickets and sweep the 3-match Women's ODI series 3-0 here on Sunday. India won with 56 balls to spare. Anti-Doping Agency on Sunday suspended Bajrang Punia for a second time, 3 weeks after ADDP had revoked his suspension on the grounds that NADA had not issued a notice of charge to the wrestler. NADA had on 23 April suspended Tokyo Games bronze medalist wrestler for refusal to give his urine sample for dope test during the selection trials held in Sonepat on 10 March.